When I'm asked to answer the question why I do what I do, the thing that runs through my mind is the fact that life set me up for it. It gave me all of these experiences, which many of the times when I was going through them, very hard things, very lonely things, very challenging things, that I thought would be the absolute end of me. And yet somehow I managed to rise through them every single time. And I'm here looking in my camera, sending this message out to the internet to communicate exactly what I do. Because a lot of the time when I'm speaking to clients, one of the things that is really pressing in their mind is like, what is my purpose? What am I supposed to do? And if I use my life as my own example, it's look at what's happened in your life, look at the lessons that you've learned, and look at how you've overcome them and turned them into something amazing. And I see that echoed as well when I speak to the women and the men that I speak to on Her Conversations, my podcast. And the message and their stories are so different, and yet the message is the same all the way through. They've experienced something or things through life that they've then got to a point where they've realized that it was a blessing for them, and they've turned it around and created something that they can then give back to the world and serve. And it just feels so natural and it feels so right. So the reason that I do what I do is because I've been through all of these experiences through learning and expanding myself with my creativity, and understanding how that creativity was actually an expansion into my own spirituality. And that's what got me here, by following all of those ideals and using all of that knowledge of all of these things are teaching me something, and even being able to then trust my own intuition, to then be able to trust the voice, the ideas that would come to me. And I learnt that by being a songwriter. I'd know what it is to sit and have silence or the blank page, and then just hear little snippets of something, ideas, nudges that will then go put this down and work with it, and then have nothing, have silence, have words on a page, music that I could share to everyone. And I just thought that was the most magical thing ever. And to be able to then communicate that back and guide and coach other people to be able to see that you have all of this in you. Your spirituality is your work. Your spirituality is your life, your experience. And that's how you're able to find your purpose. Look at your life. You're being guided and being shown all the time. And I have a second podcast because one is just not enough. And the second one is Higher Energetic Resonance Inspirations. And what I love about that platform, it's just you and me, and I delve into different aspects that we will encounter as we go into our self-growth and self-development journey. And each week it gives you an opportunity to just listen to things to consider about that. And on top of that, if you sign up for the mailing list, the Higher Energetic Resonance mailing list, there's a link either below this video or in my profile, you'll then get an additional email that will have added information, added aspects, maybe a meditation or guidance that you can actually take that episode and go deeper within it. So even before you decide that you want to work one-on-one with me, which is always a possibility, and I'd love to see if we can gel and work together, there is Higher Energetic Resonance Inspirations. So I'm doing what I'm doing. My why is because I wish there was a me at certain aspects of the road, but by not having my me, I created my me here, and I'm giving back in this way. So listen to any of the podcasts, her conversations, her inspirations, join the mailing list.